Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Night here at Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
I'm Ken.
I'm Greg.
Trey.
Tonight, we are bringing y'all Stevens from designers Roland Costa, Portuguese team, friends of ours, as well as published by Capstone Games. Now, Capstone was kind enough to provide us with this review copy as well as sponsor the stream. So thanks to Clay and everybody over at Capstone. So I believe that this one's coming out at Essen. It is, yeah.
Yep.
So, hey, you'll be able to get it next month if you are at Essen or soon thereafter, if not. it really does harken back to like old school simple Euro, in a sense that you have two choices on your turn, but there's depth to it. So think classic Euro with a new twist, if you will. So gonna do a full front end teach, and then we're gonna get started. So thanks everybody for watching, and if you all do like it, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Fellas, y'all ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Let's get into it. So, welcome to, basically, Portugal right after the big Lisbon earthquake. So, we played Lisboa earlier today so that we could time... No, not really. But this happens right after the Lisboa earthquake. William Stevens, glassmaker, he comes over and wants to help out, but also profiteer. And he makes a buttload of money over there in his glasswork. So that's we are master glassmakers trying to score points and make money. That's
Sweet.
That's
But
kind
mostly
of
points.
Yeah, but mostly points. That's that's kind of the gist. All right. So the game takes place over an indeterminate number of rounds, and on those rounds there are two things that you can do. You can either take a cube out here on the board. There are two different areas of factories. There are what's called small factories, which are these up here. The cubes will show up here starting in the second round. So there's one small factory up there, one small factory there, another and another. And there will be cubes potentially there. So then there is the Stevens factory, so the main factory down here. And you may, on your turn, take one cube of any color. There are 6 different colors. There are pane glass, so the clear glass. There is green and blue translucent glass, and then there are 3 others that pink, orange, and black. So you can take any one from any of the various locations and then trigger the action that's associated with it. The other option is you may take one of the discs that is on your board and either become a master profession. So place it on one of these cards and place the cards down in one of these 3 rows out here. These 3 on the left will go down the left side. These 3 on the right will go down the right side. And then you will score points for these at the end of the game based on where they are, as well as possibly some other stuff that's on the cards. That's it on your turn. That's the whole thing. Then, at some point, 2 of these windows at Stevens' factory here will become empty. When they do, we go into a reset phase, do a bunch of stuff, and then rinse and repeat, do it again, until the cannon works its way down the track, our score points works our way up the track, and when those first meet, that will trigger the last round. And then we go into final scoring. Whoever has the most points wins. So again, harkens back to simple mechanism, but pretty cool depth in the gameplay here. So let's go into this in detail here a little bit more. So on a player's turn, and the start player is whomever has that little icon on their board. It just so happens that Ken does. So just as a reminder, excuse me. Thank you. He is the first player. We'll move that around for the active player if we find the need to keep track of that. But as it is, on your turn again, you are either going to take one of these 4 cubes or place one of the markers. So we'll talk about taking the cubes first. All right. Pre-game, everybody has one of these cards. We are going to seed those out onto the various sides. But for the most part, when you take a cube, if you take a green glass cube, it will trigger all the cards that are laid out here. If you take a blue glass cube, it will trigger all the cards that are laid out here. If you take the clear, either from here or from the other side, it will trigger the ability to acquire those respective cards, okay? So let me go ahead and show you that a little bit in detail. There we go. All right. So when you take a clear glass cube, you'll notice that it shows these contracts. It unlocks the ability to acquire one of these contracts. You'll see that it is 1 to 5 influence that you will pay based on the location of the card. Okay? So if you take a look over here at our player boards a little bit, our player boards have a influence track that goes potentially all the way up to 25, but it has little blockers in the way that you're going to have to clear out there. But it starts on 2 influence right there, so you have a couple of influence to start the game. In addition to that, you have other discs that are going to be able to go out on the board as well. But you start with 2 influence here, there. Then you may acquire any of these cards. These cards are endgame scoring cards. So you can choose any of them, but at the beginning you could choose that one, which is 1 or 2 influence respectively. And when you take the card, it's then going to come over here. Let's say I choose that one. I will spend the 1 influence there, and it goes onto my board like so. You have room for 3 contract cards at any given time, or unfulfilled contract cards. As you fulfill them, it unlocks space for more contracts. So pretty simple on that. We'll talk about how these get fulfilled in a little bit. After you've taken all your contracts, your 1, potentially 2 later on in the game, these will slide up and it will refill from off the board here and fill back in. Easy enough on that. However, if you take the glass cube from up here, it is going to unlock these, which are effectively production buildings, all right? These cost money, 1 to 5. They work functionally the exact same as those, except money versus influence. When you take these are actually going to go over to the right side of your board. So if I take this, come on over here, where it goes depends on if it has orange, pink, or black cubes, all right? So let's say I was able to acquire 2, and we'll talk about how later on. If it has orange cubes, it's got to go up next to the orange. If it doesn't have any cubes, it's your choice. It either goes there, or starts a second column. The important thing to note on all of this is when you do this, they are permanently there. You cannot move them around. So if you're like, oh shoot, I didn't want to put that there, plan better, okay? And you can have an ungodly amount. Realistically, you're gonna have maybe 2 rows, maybe a third column or row of it, or third space, third column, as it were, out there. But as it is, once they're placed, they're placed.
Yep.
All right. So moving back over out to here. The second option that you can do on your turn is, actually, I'll just do it this way, is in lieu of taking a cube out here, you may become a master of a profession. These professions, indiscriminate, whatever they are that, they are that, they are that. But you'll notice that some of them have 2 spots, some of them have 1 spot. The top spot is the master. In other words, if you were the first to put a disc on there, you're going to put it on the top one. And if you were the second one to put on there, if there is a second spot, then you will put it on the bottom one. But which one? Totally up to you. All 6 are available to players when they choose, except that these 3 must go to the right side, these 3 must go to the left side. So if you look at these, some of them, in fact, all of those that are showing, have a cost associated with them to become a master. So you'll see this one costs 1 silver, 1 coin, this costs 2 coins, that costs 2 influence, that costs 1 influence, so on and so forth. You get the idea. When you choose one of those, you are going to choose any of the available discs with a little bit of limitation here on your player board. You may choose to unlock that one, which, hey, now I can have more than 5 up to 9 influence, so on and so forth. That's pretty straightforward on that. These side, the left side, these 4 are endgame scoring. This one is a reset phase point there. Okay. The important thing to note is this one must be unlocked first. So I cannot choose any of those 4 discs until I've chosen that disc. When I choose a disc, I very simply just say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and become a master, and I'm going to choose one of them. Go ahead, follow it. Okay. When it goes out, the rules for placing out here is this here in the Stevens factory on the respective side. This must have more than this as far as number of cards. So there must be at least 1 card here, then no cards, then obviously no cards. But let's say there are 5 cards here. If there are 5 here, there can be up to 4 here, which means there can be up to 3 there, so on and so forth. Number of discs doesn't matter. It is strictly number of cards, okay? Yep. So you cannot place here before there is a card here, and you can't place here until there are 2 cards there, so on and so forth. And that rule continues throughout the remainder of the game. The same works for the left side as the right side, but they are independent of one another. After you've taken the card, that next card will slide over and fill that spot, so on and so forth, okay? All right, easy enough on that. Now, when somebody takes one of those cubes from the respective sides, it will trigger all of the cards that are out there. So let's say it's something along the lines, oh, that's a terrible glare. Let's hope that works. Let's move it on up a little bit. That's a little bit better. And let's say it's like this, okay? All right. And throw one more out there if you would. Cool, like that. Okay. Regardless of who takes that cube, all of these cards will trigger. They will trigger for the respective player who has a disc on it. This is really simple. Don't overthink this. As yellow, I get to do that, and I may get to do that. It's my everything is always a may, and everybody that has a disc on it, whether it's a master or an apprentice, gets to do the exact same thing. You get to do it the amount of times that's shown. So if it shows one, this is spend 2 money for 3 influence, spend 1 money for 1 influence, spend. I'm sorry.
Money and influence.
That is get a money and an influence. Thank you. This is spend 1 cube of any color, discard to move up one of the 2 tracks. There are 2 tracks. Yeah. There's a forest track and a sand dune track. These will work their way down through triggering certain things that we talk about. Yeah. So to be able to boost them back up, then you're going to want things like this. Okay. Very, very straightforward stuff. Just know that when somebody takes a cube from here, that's what the little immediate icon is, trigger that whole row. It is always optional to trigger or to activate your respective things. That's pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to belabor that, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so let's go back to our player boards now. And here, once you've unlocked this one, you can choose any of these. Again, they are very self-explanatory. This one is get 1 point during the reset phase, which I'm about to talk about here in a minute. These are all end game, or so at the end of the game scoring. 5 for every set of those 3 ornaments. 1 for every influence, 1 for every $2, and 1 for every 2 cubes, regardless of what color cubes they are at the end of the game. Okay, easy enough. However, all of these over here are rule breakers. Now, there are some rules about the order in which you may place these out on the board. So for your very first disc, let's say this is the situation, you may always choose either of these to place out there. You may choose for these 2 and these 2, you must do the one from the innermost, if you will, follow the arrow. So if you want that one, or if you want to get to that one, you have to take that one first. If you want to get to that one, you have to take that. Follow the arrows. And for these 3, follow the arrow, you have to start at the bottom. So I could theoretically take that one as one action, and then it comes back around to me. Take that one as an action, then maybe I take that one, then I take that one. You get the idea here. I don't need to, y'all watching are pretty smart. Don't need to belabor that. However, you do need to know the details of what those are, and we'll talk about those here momentarily. All right. So again, on your turn, the active player's turn, take 1 cube from any of the 8 factories. So windows, those obviously those don't have them, or put out a cube, or put out a disc. I'm sorry. We continue until 2 of these 4 windows are empty, and then we go into a reset phase. But that said, now that we have that done, let's talk about the rules on these. These 2, this says at the beginning of your turn, you may wipe the 2 innermost cards from the left or right side, and then either choose one of the new ones or choose a different action. Just whatever. I don't like the way those 2 look. Discard them. They go to the bottom of the deck. 2 new ones come out, but I'm not beholden to do that. I could still take a cube if I want. Okay? All right. This one, remember that rule I said that this row has to have more than this row, which has to have more than this row? This breaks that rule. That disc says, hey, this row can have the same as this row, which can have the same as this row. But the higher physically on the screen can never have more than the one below. That is a hard, fast rule that will always be the case. All right. The inner one here is anytime you complete contracts, which we'll talk about during the reset phase, you may discard 2 of the same cube to work as 1 cube. And this one is really nice. This says you may choose 2 cards or purchase 2 cards whenever you take a cube from there or from there. Easy enough on that. That disc says you may discard the top row before selecting. So in other words, I don't like the card that was there. I discard it, and then all these will slide up. We will refill, and then I can choose one of the others. The same goes for that. That is when you're choosing those. This one gives you a 1 coin or 1 influence discount for the respective sides. So if you have this along with this one, that means you get a 1 discount when you purchase 2 cards. So if you discard the top one, these slide up, and then maybe you choose these 2 cards, and they are 4 and 3 respectively. That would normally cost 7, but if you have that one, it costs you 6. Same goes over here, 7 influence, it will cost you 6 respectively. When you take that, you're doing that. When you take that, you're doing that. All right. This one is very simple. When you are taking cubes, starting in the second round at the earliest, from these small factories, again, the small factories are these that are up there. When taking, you may take 2, 3, and 4 from the same factory, respectively. They can be any color, any mix and match, whatever is in that window. You may take 2, 3, or 4, respectively. These are not cumulative. It is to a maximum of 4 once you've unlocked that. Also, you'll notice that this little window right here, once you've unlocked that, so for the 3 or 4, when you choose to take cubes from the small factories up here, normally you'll notice up there at the very top of the windows that they have little lightning bolts, which those say, hey, when you take a cube or multiple cubes from here, you activate that whole row, just like what happens down here. However, if you have, that icon, the Stevens factory icon, that means you may, in lieu of activating the associated row, you may activate here or here if it is empty. Okay? Meaning you get to purchase cards respectively depending on which one you activate. Yep. So that is with that icon right here on your board. Right there. All right. That is 95% of the game right there. Okay? So, as I said, on your turn, you either place a disc or take a cube and trigger whatever, or activate whatever it is. However, once 2 of those windows empty, we then go into a reset phase, and the reset phase follows these exact steps in this exact order. All right. So, down here, the first thing is the French army is advancing. So, hey, that's going to up to the next 5. So the French army advances to there. And then the next step is, it's really small, but take my word for it, based on player count, we are going to refill the 2 empty windows with however many it is. Just know that in our game, in a 4-player game, it is 3 and 3. So 3 in each window, 3 in each window, then 2, 2, 2, and then 1, da, da, da. But remember, the end of the game is triggered when the cannon and one of our markers pass each other. Okay, so it will normally happen somewhere around in this area anyway. So it will replenish 3 and 2 respectively. So advance the cannon, replenish the furnaces. Then, if anybody has this one removed out there, hey, they get a point on that reset phase, which eventually will be all of us probably, but I digress. Then we remove all the cubes that are remaining in any of the small factories out there. And then we are going to activate everybody's personal investments. What does that mean? All right. So as things go along, so it might look something along the lines of this. And I'm going to go ahead and move this over a little bit so you all can see that. When you choose to activate, you activate a column. You may activate this column, you may activate this column, you may activate a third column if you have it, or you can activate none of them, or you can activate both of them, however you want, mix and match. However, the important thing is, if you activate a column, you are activating the whole kit and caboodle. Okay? So the whole kit and caboodle in this case is 2 cards. However, it might end up being 3 cards, we don't know, but as it is right now, it's 2 cards. But in this case, let's say, hey, I do want to activate both columns. I will literally get 2 cubes on here, I will literally get 2 cubes there, and I will get 1 victory point for that. However, you're going to notice that right here, it shows a little X next to the forest, and another X next to the forest. So what that means is the forest track up here, hey, yellow is going to literally drop down 2 spaces. Okay. Obviously, if you can't drop anymore, you can't take that, which means you can't activate that column. Okay?
Whole column, not just one.
Whole column. You cannot activate it.
Yep.
At the end of the game, where your disc is the respective amount of points as shown there. Pretty straightforward. This works the exact same way if it shows the dunes or the forests there. All right? So everybody will do this simultaneously. Hey, I'm activating this. Drop yellow down, whatever. Give me the cubes. Okay. I will get them out here. Technically, they all go out on there, but hey, just to make it easier to see, those are mine there. Once everyone has done all of that, and obviously I would have pegged my point, whoever triggered the reset is going to take their actions first. Their actions mean these 4 cubes are going to go out onto their respective small factories. Going to place them out there. I'm going to place all of mine because I'm the one that triggered the reset. Then it's clockwise from there. So you'll notice, if you have a full set and you place all 3 here, so a full set is all 3 of the pastel colors or the colored in cubes, you get to acquire new contracts or new investments, i.e. the cards down here on the bottom respectively. You can acquire 1, or if you have the rule breaker, you get to acquire 2. Or you can just place a black cube by itself, get an influence. Brown cube, 2 influence, 2 ornaments. The ornaments I actually have shown, I'll show you all this, in stacks.
2 ornaments?
No, it is 1 ornament right there.
Or 2.
So it is your choice of which ornament.
Cool.
Because the ornaments are going to be used for completing contracts as well as set collection at the end of the game. All right? All right, moving back. Get a coin. This is become a master or apprentice. Put a disc out, in other words.
Yep.
2 coins, get an ornament. Pretty straightforward. So for me, with these, I obviously could do 2 ornaments. I could do something like this. I do that, I get an ornament, and then maybe I get 2 influence, and that probably doesn't make sense. Well, it might make sense, because maybe I want cubes up there to be able to activate that row for somebody, yada, yada, yada. Then after that, this will be done in turn order, again, because it matters for taking the contracts and such. Then after all of that is done, players may fulfill personal contracts. So getting back to your player area, if you have everything that is shown on a contract. So in this case, you need a plate glass or a clear glass, you need a black cube, and you need an ornament of your choice. Doesn't matter which one. Some of them do call out specific ornaments, like this one. But when you complete that contract, and you may complete multiple, you can complete up to 3, because you can have up to 3 at a given time, they then go out here onto their respective spots. Flags go there, windrows goes there, crown goes there. At the end of the game, these are going to score based, multiplied by the number of cubes. So let's say at the end of the game, it looks a lot like something like this. Maybe I have multiple rows of these, but as it is, we'll just keep it simple here. And again, we'll just move that back a little bit so y'all can see that. There we go. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes. 4 times 3
cards,
because there are 3 cards there, so that's going to score me 12 points. All right. Now, if it has an ornament, you discard that ornament. However, If it shows these, which means you could have discarded any of the available ornaments, you're actually going to keep that ornament on it so that you can show that, hey, I have technically that ornament, because this, at the end of the game, is going to score you 5 points. I had that ornament.
I see.
Correct. That ornament, like so.
Yep.
Now, it doesn't have to be. They could all be chandeliers, but then that's not going to score. Yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. Okay? That's it. We rinse and repeat after the reset. The next player from who triggered it will be the new player for the new round. Rinse and repeat until the cannon reaches one of those. Then we go into final scoring. Final scoring is going to be... Go ahead,
We finish the round and play one more round.
Correct, because kindler, gentler, old school. We play the round, or finish the round, I'm sorry. Finish the round.
So everybody gets an equal number of turns.
Correct. And then everybody gets one more round.
Yep.
And then after that, we go into a final reset, that which is key.
Yep.
Don't miss that, as opposed to, like, say, Speakeasy, that does not have that. And then after that, whoever, we go into final scoring. So final scoring looks like this. This is, you know what? I can't do it from memory. Sorry. Here we go. This is, how many points do you have right now? Then where are you on those two tracks, whether it's 15, 7, or 0?
Yep.
Oh, one thing we did not mention. We score based on where you are as a master on the 3 rows. What I mean by that is, in this case, which you would have to have the rule breaker to have done that, but I digress. Every master up here is going to score 5 points. Every master here is going to score 3 points. Every master here is going to score 1 point. And then, so if there's a bunch of yellow up here, I'm going to score 5 points for each of those masters. Awesome. But then, the apprentice is going to score 1 point for the master card that they're on, not the visa. So in other words, this gray is not scoring 1 point for gray. This gray is scoring 1 point for yellow.
Yep.
Nobody is scoring the bonus point because they hate me on that one, but that's how that works for all of those. Then 1 point for every influence if you've unlocked that one. 1 for every 2 coins if you've unlocked that one. 1 for every set. 1 for every 2 cubes. Then your contracts, the multiplier like I just said. Then whoever has the most points wins. And that is how you play Stevens. Any questions? No, I don't think so, because this is simple, good, easy. Let's play.
They pointed out in chat that you can't have the...
Doesn't matter. That's how it is now.
You can't. One player can't have the both master and apprentice, because how could that be possible?
Right, you can't teach yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
And our resident contrarian, Greg. All that makes sense, I hope, for everybody at home. I mean, I feel like that was pretty cut and dry, pretty straightforward. Okay. All right.
It goes up on that track.
yes. And we all start
Let's
with...
see.
Yes,
that
we start with
goes
one.
there, and that goes there.
We
All
start-
right.
We start with one of these, and we start by putting this out.
We start with one of.
These 3.
Is it random?
It says
let me-
it says
go
player choice.
Okay.
these aren't random.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
supposed to go in order of me.
Yeah.
Starting with
Yeah, starting with you now.
All right.
They're identical, though.
Yeah, they're identical.
You
Well,
go on the left
the-
side, you go on the right side, but
this
you choose
choice
the
is not
disc.
identical.
That
Right,
is
right.
not.
So we just put these down first, and then...
So,
Yeah.
set up. Hold on,
Well,
Ken.
we'll wait for it. Yeah.
So,
okay.
Ken gets to choose any of his discs. Which
Yeah.
one?
I'm going to start with this one.
Okay, so discard. And flip over the disc, because once it's done on the card, it doesn't matter, and the icon's shown there.
I see.
So it just makes it easier.
Okay, there we go.
No, don't even bother. Just right there is fine.
All right.
Make it easy. All right, and now, hold on. Coming over to Greg.
So I'm going to do the same thing, and I would like to point out while we're zoomed in real quick, there is a print error with mine.
With the red player.
But that's okay.
So,
Yeah.
But I'm going to do the same one that...
however, his is
the
on
other side
the
of the board.
opposite side of the board. Shrey?
Well,
You're just coming over here.
coming over to that side. I will do this one. Flip it over. Thank you.
So that was the stacking one.
Yeah, decisions. Like, I can make a case for, realistically, I think, any of these four I could make a case for. But I do like a general discount in... This is nice at some point for sure. But as it is, I would like to get to that one, so I will be a sheeple. And there. And now, one nice space saving aspect is these can overlap like so once they're out here on the board.
Yep.
So, there.
Or you'll get an ornament.
And get an ornament of your choice. For what it's worth, the only ornament that's out there is the chandelier.
So I think that's why, I don't know why I wouldn't take that one.
Sure.
Yeah, and we obviously haven't played enough to know if there's like a rarity of
Right.
which one.
I doubt there. I think it's probably even.
Yeah. I think that. What did we find out this was? The box.
Say again?
What did we find out the box was? It was like a cigar thing or something.
I will.
I'll take the
Bottle.
bottle.
That was a. I think that was like a straw basket actually.
They are crates, basketware,
Basketware.
which is the jugs is basketware,
Okay.
and chandeliers.
Okay.
Okay.
Chandeliers.
Which
And
ornament would you like, Mike?
I mean, it's hard to.
You just want to be like me.
I mean, I do. Everybody wants to be like
okay.
Ken. Everybody
It's good.
does. I mean, yeah. All right.
What do you
So
think?
easy enough.
Huh?
Everyone like that.
Okay, so what's in my head as I'm thinking is like I want to build up this economy. This can wait a little bit, I think, and I also want to build up my professions.
There you go.
So the one of those that excites me the most is the spend 2 influence now, but get a coin and influence every time.
Yep.
And since I already took this one, I don't know why I wouldn't do that. Go ahead and get that going.
You gonna do that?
The other reason I'm doing this one is because it's going to let me put one on this side because I already have one on this side.
That makes sense. Now,
And then just curious, a question from you guys who have played this before: is it silly to put it on the second row, or should I just put it on the first row because it's going to trigger so many times?
that's a you decision. It's 3 points, so it's less points down here, but probably will trigger more.
Yeah, I think for my first one I want it on that row, so I'm going to
Okay.
put it there. I've got to spend 2 influence in order to
You
put
do.
that there.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
And you chose the one discount.
I chose
right,
the
yeah.
discount because
All right,
I figured
great.
I'd started that
And
one off. So
that one goes away, so we just refill, and because we can always see what the deck is.
And it doesn't. There's no point to like slide and refill because there's no
yeah,
payment choice on that.
Right,
Easy enough.
they're all the same
right, yeah.
cost. Or rather, the costs are
Yep.
on the card.
How many of y'all out there at home had this is like where you're learning about the game? Yes, we are using our poker chips because cardboard money. That we feel pretty strongly about that in general. So yeah, there you go.
So I like that card. I don't like apprenticing that card, I think. I think, though,
why not? It's free, right?
It's free.
it's free. What I'm more worried about is I remember from our play about how difficult getting cubes can be.
Ah, okay.
And right now there's not a lot of options. I think...
Right, blue and clear.
No. Sorry, for the engine building contract cards.
Gotcha. I see.
So I think I want to just get that started right away.
Let's get
All
this
right.
party started.
And I think I'm gonna
Taking a cube.
take a cube,
Yep.
and I'm gonna start by getting rid of the lowest cost thing because I have that option.
Okay, so because you have that, you're really gonna discard that. Oh
Wow.
God kills a kitten when you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then these will slide up.
Will these come back eventually?
Yeah.
Theoretically,
Yeah.
and oh, hey, it just came back. No, it's a different card.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. And now you may purchase one.
And I would like to purchase the black cubes.
It felt like it was going that direction.
I had a feeling.
So I like
That's a
discarding
little
the
bit better.
cheapest one, even if I can definitely afford
There you go.
the one I want anyway. Just because it lets us see more cards.
I mean, you follow your heart.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Both things are true.
All right.
But yeah, but it doesn't have to be mutually exclusive, right?
I will become an apprentice over here.
If you didn't, I
That
was.
seems fine.
Yeah.
Happy to teach you, Shrey, anytime.
Yep.
Everybody's all in on the.
So, all right. Looking at these, because I'm always slower because I'm moving the cameras around and everything. But so spend an influence, get $2, but you got to spend an influence to get out there. Spend 2 influence to get a forest. So plant trees.
Sure.
A little conservation aspect. $2 to help the
Dudes.
build up the dunes.
Kind of an inverse of that.
$2 for 3 influence, a cube for dune, and just a straight up influence. You can fix that if
Yep.
you would. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, the one I wanted is no longer available. Woe is me. Well, I do have $4. I'm seeing a distinct lack of pink out there. Getting money, I think that would be $2. I kind of like that idea. So I think what I will do no, I will. I will put out become a master so that I get the discount. That just makes sense before I start digging for cards.
Hard to argue.
And the one I want is, I think, coins. So it sure sounds like it's going to be that one. So that, and that's going to cost me 1 influence.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go to the bottom row. That way I have a little taste on both. That spends 1 influence, that bumps over there. And then to trigger it, the influence that I get, maybe, or that I have, I then can get a couple of bucks. Since I'm planning on buying a bunch of these. We'll see how it goes. Ken.
I have no shame about apprenticing to Edward.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
That I will show you the way.
Alright.
I see you looking at the cards. Plus, I got to bring the cameras up. I forgot.
Yeah.
So
And
go
these
ahead.
can trigger in any order.
Yes.
So I can
Yes.
take an influence here and then spend it to get 2 money.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can. Yeah, you as the gray player, since you have 2 cards there, you
Yeah.
can choose to exactly trigger those in either order.
I
Or
didn't.
any
I didn't
order.
know it could be in any order because when I had my thing, it just happened to be that the
That you wanted to do it in the right order.
well
Right.
because the thing before it paid
Yeah.
for the thing
Sure.
after.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh wow.
Oh shoot.
This is kind of nice because I, super honest, don't know what to do with the clear cubes after a while. So I think I'm just gonna straight up do this with the clear cube I have,
Okay.
and I will choose as a discount
All right.
Okay.
because that's $2 or an influence, which not as good as some of the others, but also doesn't cost me anything to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, I will become your apprentice there. That's totally fine.
Good news.
Trey's like, I will take
If
all
you
the
do
things
another
that don't
one, I'll
cost
definitely
anything
become
to
your apprentice again.
So at some point, somebody's gonna start triggering them.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like I'm behind going last in this case, but I do like the idea of being able to, when things trigger, get more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Impossible to argue with that.
I think it's got to be over on the left-hand side.
Over here?
Yeah. But those are to get influence. It just doesn't feel as good. You know what? I think we actually go with the right side.
Okay.
So we will go with the top right one. Yep. So free influence, and that will be
See where he wants to put it.
Oh, right.
$2.
yeah. No, it'll be there. So it's going to cost me $2 for sure. And then I really like the idea of being able to buy 2 cards as soon as possible.
But don't you have to do the block one first?
I do. So that would mean I get that one first and working towards that. The other idea is if I don't like those, being able to wipe them. And I think we go with that route. So that will go out. There. Mooch. And now Ken can buy 2 cards when he buys.
With a $1
down
discount.
Here. Yep. Or a 1 influence discount.
Yeah. Probably not so much right away, but yes.
Huh. Interesting.
Isn't it, though? Fascinating stuff. All right,
No.
what are you thinking?
So I think I don't have to do this one. I think I'm going to do this one. This one is pay 1 money for 3 influence. This one's pay 2 money for 3 influence.
But you pay less up front, you pay more up front, respectively.
Probably likely going to run more than once at the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
so,
so that does make
Yeah.
sense. Yes.
And because this is going to be in a row where I'm guaranteed to get at least a coin,
Yep.
I am always guaranteed to get
3 influence when
3
that
influence.
triggers. But
if I so choose.
right. So okay.
Uh,
And the big question is, which disc? How about the rest of y'all? Who all had heard of this or not heard of it? Like, where do you fall in the information highway on this one? So you can't. Nope.
Let me
Full start.
get
Yep. Doing the same thing I did.
yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Shrey?
People keep putting out cards that I like.
Shucks.
So
Sounds like a real
guess
crime.
I'll just keep.
Wow. So you're scoring so far. Shrey is scoring 1 point and giving Greg 2 and Ken 1 because he scores that one, giving that to Greg, giving that to Greg, giving that to Ken,
I mean, that's pretty much where I am. I'm scoring 2 points, but
giving them both to me and 2 to me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, right. So we'll see how that balances out.
We're
I'm curious.
trendsetters.
Well, it's the beginning of my turn. You may or may not realize this. And because I have that unlocked, let's go ahead and wipe the left 2 inmost.
Which one?
Those 2.
Oh no! I was actually hoping. So did these form a
Discard
discard?
pile.
Yeah, discard just, there you go. Yeah, and Shrey can have the others in front of him.
Cost nothing, but money for 2 influence versus $1 for $2 and an to get an influence. Pay 2 influence now, pay cube to get $3.
that one just seems like it might be. That one just seems like it might be maybe worse.
Which one?
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
that's nice though.
you know, I could pay 1 coin and 1 influence to get 2 and 2. That seems like good arbitrage. So I will take that far left one.
Right there.
Yeah. And eventually we will start working our way up, but we're so scared that people are going to trigger stuff and we're going to miss out on the freebies. So now the question is, what the hell do I want to unlock? There are realistically 2 choices for me right now. And I think we go with that one, working our way towards that. Done. Well, now Ken is lost because he can't.
I can't.
You can't follow. You can't.
Mooch,
Yeah,
it's
right.
true. I could. I mean,
You do have plenty of money though.
yeah, that one's good, but I'm gonna spend the money for a different purpose. So I'm gonna wipe this card.
Oh, whoa, back
I'm gonna
up.
take this.
There we go. Up top of your board.
Okay. This one goes go up here
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm gonna wipe this and let those conveyor up,
Rise up.
and then
You may purchase 2 with a 1 discount.
I'm gonna take those.
And it's 1 discount total, so that's 5 minus 4, or minus 1 is 4.
Yeah.
5 minus 4.
I wish it was 5 minus 4.
Oh, sorry. And now you have a decision to make, right? Well, not really.
No,
Nope,
no, you
these
don't.
both have
Never mind.
cubes on.
Yep.
So
That is very. Oh, that's rough. Which one of us is a real monster? So I have some of that.
2 influence.
2 influence, so I can still do something. But I don't like that.
You can't. You can wipe them.
Yes. I was like, I don't like that one. Don't like these.
William Stevens. If you Google it, and it's Stevens with a PH.
I have 2 over there. Let's get 2 over here. So, boom. Boom. Oh, actually, maybe not. Oh.
Now we're into getting ornaments.
I don't want that, though. Well, I reset it for you guys to decide.
Okay, all right.
So, and I think I'm going to come over here. Because that gets me $2.
All right.
And I like green.
So we're running that area.
Okay, so you know what? I just realized that I don't actually have one set for these, and I probably should, especially early. So give me a second. I'm going to move the camera over. Whoop. Train horn. All right. So going through this, there we go. There, and we will go there. All right. So why don't we do this one player at a time, just for the first one,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there. So Greg, you triggered it. Why
So-
don't you do it?
Mine, I can either get an influence or 2 coins. I chose 2 coins.
Okay.
Done.
And then I'm blue, so I will take a money or a coin. I'll take money or an influence. I'll take an influence for that one. And then 2 money or an influence. I'll take 2 money.
Okay. You know what? I just
You-
realized
Are
I
you
don't like
in
how
every
bright that is.
position that doesn't require? Oh no, so you have 1 that is
Yeah.
cost over there.
Yeah.
So for me, that is pay a coin, pay an influence to get 2 of each. So as long as I always have 1 of each,
Yeah.
I can just get 1. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So I have at least 1, I have at least 1, I will get 1 of each.
Yep.
So, like I said, it's just arbitrage. I'll take it.
And mine is net 2 coins because I'm going to get an influence
Okay?
and then spend the influence to get 2 coins.
Checks out. All right, that has run. Boom, done.
It's nice
Okay.
because it feels like Shrey actually got the best out of that.
Oh, and yeah, in the capstone in the game that we got, this comes in it. That's him. I don't think that's a picture. I think it's a caricature.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, some history about him
Yep.
and the important things that went on. So pretty cool little. Like, what is this necessary? No.
Yeah.
But Pile Up Games, the original printer or publisher of this, created that, and it's available on their website as well. So,
All right.
give me a
I will
minute.
become
I'll get
a
up
master.
or not. That's fine.
And I'm sorry. I will become a master.
There you go. That one. Okay,
That
got it. Yep.
Yeah. You're all there.
All right, 3
Whoa.
points for a coin.
I will spend a coin and put out this one.
I will say the benefit of putting him here, people aren't really going to be in a rush to apprentice them.
And if we can get a refill, please, sir.
But it gets you a dune. So
It totally
that's
does.
not terrible.
Dude, for you know that's not a bad trade. Not in the market for worrying about dunes yet.
Yeah.
Well, I have $3 now, don't I? It's kind of burning a hole in my pocket. I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do with it. So I think I will go ahead and take that one. Yep, that one. And I'll put it in the big row. I will keep that going. And I will take the
So this is
so that's going to be
Oh, yes.
$3.
I know.
Yeah.
I know because I have that one over there.
and now you have that one over there.
Yes, I certainly do.
Question
Do I even-
is, which one? Now, this is the no-brainer,
That's what I've been waiting for.
but
Which one?
The exact same as
I
that.
have no money currently, but there's a fix for that. So we will.
It's not the exact same.
Done. Go ahead, Ken.
Oh,
You
okay.
mooch.
The
Yeah, I think I should.
but for the thing that I needed for.
I'm not sure which of these to take off either. I've kind of gotten through the ones I knew I wanted to do. So that one seems good. That one seems good, and that one seems good.
If you're wanting the history on him, Google William Stevens, Portugal glass.
And I guess
making.
this one's not an absurd choice either. I got to do it at some point.
I mean, you don't have to, but you probably. Also, I would argue, don't sleep
Yeah.
on that one,
Yeah,
right?
those are the 4 in consideration for me.
I would say with the engine you've kind of got going-ish, that 5 influence is going to get your way soon.
Oh, you reckon?
It could.
I mean, it could.
All right.
We'll see.
Well, I'll take your advice, Greg.
Yeah. Because you've got enough things that generate influence.
I do. If Edward had not left this juicy plum for me, I was going to actually run that one because I wouldn't mind getting some influence because I don't have any currently.
But I'm going to spend my 2 influence to get this guy on the board. I'm also going to I'm going to copy Shrey
All right.
in that regard. Because,
Shrey can't apprentice himself, so he's...
And that costs 2 influence, right?
which is fine.
So he's not going to take that spot.
Okay. And now, this comes back to Shrey. This is not available to Shrey because, again, self-taught is different than teaching yourself. To be clear.
All right, so I will take some cards. I will take a piece of pane glass, I think is what it is. From there, I will wipe a card. Yes, because I have that. Yeah.
Also, is he the same card?
It's the same card, yeah. But I was just making sure that I had the ability to do that.
Oh, yeah.
And then, interesting. So I
Fascinating.
will take the $4 and the $1 card. So that'll cost me 4 because
So
I
it's
have
5
this
minus the
ability.
1,
Yeah.
so $4.
Sure you don't want the $2 one instead? It's slightly fancier.
It is.
Yeah.
Has nicer wheels. Pay your money.
So $4. And that goes there. And this I will put here. Doesn't. No, I'm not sure what makes sense.
Also, the discount of the $1, it can never be 0.
We'll see.
To be clear.
It is nice having
You're
the
not.
knowledge that you.
You know what? I think it does make sense to do this.
Oh, okay.
Well, so the reason to do this is I can theoretically make this column things that don't cost anything, and I don't have to worry about bottoming out my the column.
Yeah. I was thinking like the opposite, staggering it so that not every column costs everything.
You could try that on your tableau.
No, I was going to try that.
I think that's the right thing to trigger. But the thing is, so we have no money, but we do have a couple of influence.
Probably get some money from somewhere.
I will go ahead and wipe the right 2. Yep.
All right, and
That's tasty.
Spend 2 to get a forest.
Yeah.
You know what? I will take the middle one of the one. Yep, that's it.
where do you want?
And that will go on the bottom row.
Bottom row. Bottom meaning bottom.
Weird. So that cost me an influence. And I will go ahead and take the reset point 1 and place it on there.
Now, does Ken want this?
I mean, they're all good.
Yep.
But what I think I really want is to go ahead and set myself up with a set. So I'm going to wipe the top one there.
So hold on, you're taking this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let those conveyor.
I didn't have money, so there was no way I could
Yeah.
stop it from happening.
Oh, yeah.
And that is the last cube, so one of them is empty.
Yep. And then I will spend 3 minus 2. 3 minus 1 is 2 money to do this guy here. So now
So
I can do
That window is empty.
a little bit. So this action can't be taken any longer.
Correct, because these are
Until
empty.
the reset.
Yep.
Cool.
I was going to try and prevent it. If I had $1, I would have prevented that. Greg?
I think I'm going to start by clearing these. They're gross. I don't like looking at them.
You feel very strongly, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Tell him, Greg.
I can afford the bottom one.
Unfortunately for you, you have no influence.
Yep.
And $2.
I have through influence, but I don't have anything requires forest, so I don't have really an incentive to put that out.
So this is
It
going to be
doesn't-
interesting that I have
doesn't hurt
no
not to
cards,
do it, though.
but I'm set up really well.
Oh,
to
that
get
one's
those.
just
Yeah,
do the thing.
takes a lot of
Just
influence.
get
There's a
it.
lot of influence to put it out.
Ah,
Speaking of, I'm gonna pull Blue Cube so I can get some influence, maybe.
Okay, so hold on. Before we do this, we'll do the exact same, but over on the right-hand side lets me set this up as well. So give me a second. And we're gonna need more, my guess. And we'll set this up for the second row as well. There we go. That works.
All right. So my first thing is I'm going to get a money, and
Yep.
then my second thing is I'm going to spend that money to get 3 influence.
so you're gonna
Okay.
have net 3 influence.
All right,
Yep.
Shrey.
I get a coin, and I get an influence. Hey, look, I spend a coin to get 3 influence. I cannot because I have a disc in the way. So
Oh, bummer for you. Okay, so for me, I can get 2 influence,
Yep.
or a coin.
spend it,
Oh yeah.
and get 3 coins.
Sounds like a good idea.
I think I will do that. So I will basically net 3 coins out of that deal.
And I'm getting 2 influence and 1 coin. I don't really have a
So
choice about
an
the matter.
influence, and a coin. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure, if you like.
I have nothing to spend forest right now.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So I'm checking to see what else I might want to do. Or I could run that, which I'm blue. That's not bad either. But what I really want to do is spend some influence since I have influence. So I will take this one,
Okay.
spend
2 influence, and put it here.
All right. It's worth 5 points at the end of the game.
And let's put out this one.
All right. So now you'll be able to take 2 cubes when the time comes.
Yeah, when the time comes.
Yep.
So that would get me 3 influence,
This can be wiped.
2 influence, and
Give me
$2 now. That's really good.
Sure.
I am setting myself up for that if I choose to do it, and I think I will. I think I will run the left-hand side. So for yellow, I get 1 of each, and then I spend 1 of each to get 2. So now I just get 2 of each.
Oh, nice.
Just straight.
As long as you have it.
No,
No,
because this generates what those pay,
So you're
or
getting
what
2
those.
of each.
So I
Yeah.
just straight up get 2 of each.
Yep.
that's pretty good.
It's better than a sharp stick in the eye.
I'm just gonna grab my 2 coins right now.
All right, go
And
for
I
it.
get
Yeah.
I get 3 money and 1 influence.
Grabbing that. Okay, done.
How to
Okay, Ken, you're up.
make friends and influence money.
And so the question is, do I want to spend money for that very nice forest one? Spend influence, I should say. Or do I want to just tag along?
Or do you want the Dune one?
No, they're doing it right here. It's free.
There's the Dune one right there.
The Dune one right there is appealing.
Well, it's
for
free
sure.
in that it still costs a cube
Sure.
to
Right.
But yes, it's free to place on
And
it.
it does seem like I'm probably mostly going to have a cube available when it runs.
He says definitively. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not just placing out, you would think so. But you may want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all depends.
Yeah, they're. It's not straightforward.
Yeah, and everybody's engine is so asymmetric.
Yeah.
I don't want to say definitively X, Y, or Z.
Right, and so this option over here would let me turn my engine over here from a 2 influence 1 money into a 4 money engine.
That's pretty good.
Already making net 3 money on this side. So I think I want more influence over here. I don't know.
This is a coin
But-
for influence.
Is it? How often are those going to run? Don't know.
Great question.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and give myself the option to stack later and apprentice to Shrey's Ocean Guy because I currently have
Oh,
I currently have
Dunes.
2 dunes related tiles
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So,
Okay, great.
I keep forgetting what color I am. And I have to look at my board, but I don't remember. I wore blue because I'm playing blue, and it is a pretty close.
It is a fair representation.
So I'm going to spend my 3 influence for that. And I'm going to put it here. So I'm going to really double up on...
getting that forest taken care of.
yeah. If I'm going to go to the forest area, this is where it is.
What disc did you take?
And I did the stacking. Well, actually, I don't know if I want to do the stacking one. I'm going to do the double letter one.
Okay,
I don't know what else to call it.
to purchase 2.
Purchase 2 cards. Hey, I'll spend $2 on that. That seems like a good idea.
Better
that
than a
one
sharp.
pretty
sting
good.
in the eye.
Especially when Greg is so
Gung ho.
well. He's so likely to run it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I will run it.
At least once or twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably maybe even more. So.
That's nice. Influence for a dune. I also learned from last time, having several forest and dune things is great if they're on the same track.
Mm-hmm.
If they're on different tracks, it's not bad, but
Mhm.
you have to rely on things getting put there.
Yep.
Tempting. Now that I don't have that out yet, but I think I will take the. I think I will take the top right one.
Top right. Meaning
Yep,
this one.
that
Okay.
one. So that'll get me in. I'm gonna take the 5 limiter.
Cost you a cube to place this.
It
Yeah.
does, and that will go into the supply. There we go. I am very happy with those set up to run. I don't care
Yeah.
how that works.
Yep. Get a chandelier. Meh.
Me.
Not great.
So what are y'all thinking so far? I mean, you haven't seen the reset, but
I will take this guy out. I'll spend a single money to put that guy. Nope, other one. Yep, on the top row over there.
and you have the one that
I
can
do,
double it up. You
yeah.
can. Yep.
You
There
spend
you
single money.
1 money.
Free influence.
It is free influence.
go. That is a supply crate, was it?
Yep. For 2 friend points. This is just nice.
Because it's free.
Because it's free. Put the stacker on it.
Wow.
This is the longest first run we've had in any game of this.
I'm like waiting to pull these cubes, but you all keep presenting me with things to put things on.
Yeah.
Or, and the other downside is I don't necessarily want to run these myself because I only have 2 here and 2 here, and you all have more. So
Right.
I'm gonna do this, knowing that I'm gonna end up with some influence when I get orange
Sure.
cubes eventually. So I'm just gonna do that.
All right.
Oh,
because-
yeah, you're going to.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to have space for that.
Yep.
Yeah, do that before the reset, otherwise I'll be sad.
That's true. I should remember to do that too.
So now that I have 3 influence,
Although not bad to do these anyway.
you know what? I'll go ahead and pull the trigger on this one.
Cool.
So that is, I get 2 influence to make 3 coins and make 5 coins. So I get $5.
That's a pretty good engine.
All right.
I'm just going to
I'm
give my
getting
3 influence.
2 influence and 1 money.
You know what? I'm just gonna take a money. I could spend. I get a money and an influence, right? And an influence. I thought about spending the money to get 3 influence, but that's gonna put me there, which I don't think I need right now. The money's more important.
All right, Ken.
Um,
So just to be clear, you got $1.
I got $1.
I got 5. What'd you get?
I got 2 influence and 1 money.
And what did you get?
3 influence.
Okay.
I got $1 and an influence. But
Okay.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Spend 2 to get 2.
Yeah, see, it works out for me because
So right now I'm 1 or 1. Net 2 money. Net 1 money and 1 influence.
So 3 and 1.
So 3 and 1 if I were to take that.
Well, it's 3 and 1 one way, and it could be 3 and 1 the other way if you take that.
Yeah. Reset's coming. It could come before my next turn. So instead, what I think I'm going to do...
You cannot.
It can.
it can.
Absolutely could.
These 2 gone and it'll reset.
Or those
Oh,
2.
you're right. You're right. I'm
Yeah.
thinking 3 windows. You're right.
So I'm going to spend 2 money and have so many pink things.
No, you're not.
You just
There's no cubes.
I'm going to spend no money.
You gotta take the cube first.
So many pink things.
Step 1. Take cube.
Okay, well, less appealing. I instead. There a forest one out there, that would be nice. Oh, there is a forest one out there.
Yep.
Influence and $2.
$2 per. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can stag it with the one you already have the dunes on for.
Yes, correct. Yeah, that seems like the right move. So I'll spend 1 influence.
Where's that going?
Right here.
It's going there.
Okay.
And we'll place this guy, I think.
Okay.
Oh. That's funny. I think I put that there. And spend my 3 influence.
Another thing, like, it's again more stuff that I want to go on.
Sure. Well,
It's
you should go on
really
it.
hard to pass that up.
Yeah. Oh, I'm also going to spend my ability to kill these.
Just because you can.
I hate them.
But they're... Are you separating them? You want me to
Nope,
split
nope.
those up?
Yeah. Those. Shrey's side goes on Shrey.
Fine, I'll spend the 2 money, but stop putting stuff out that I want. Let's put this one out there.
Well, that's so interesting because now I feel like Greg and Shrey are more incentivized to go and get stuff there than I am, so I can just ride coattails and get influence. I kind
Go
of
and
like
get
that.
stuff where.
In that factory.
Oh, you mean run this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no, I want 5 points.
Huh? Well, and also,
Sure,
the thing you get.
I'm not worried about that right now. Dune's not a problem. Shrey is definitely more beneficial? Benefited.
Yeah.
Incentivized?
That's the word. Oh, the chat is up. I can almost read it.
The money burning a hole in your pocket.
I mean, those are good things to spend money on.
Yeah.
I think I will go ahead and place my 2.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Ken? If he has the rule breaker, and if you look, he does have over there, Robert. That rule breaker has the same number, so that as long as that disc is out, that is allowed to have that. Yes.
I'm going to spend 3 money. Yep, that's the one.
Where's it going?
Top row.
It can, yes.
And refill it.
Oh my goodness, all these cards.
This is definitely a weird way to have played, or a different way to have played this one.
Yeah, it's just, for the most part, I'm just taking the opportunities that y'all are giving me, but I've been waiting to take glass cubes, it just hasn't, there's been seemingly better things.
Greg?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Like I How many discs can we get out? Before?
All. These engines are so strong now that, like,
Yeah. Basically, I'm set up to like kind of just get influence no matter where I go. I need a way to make money, and like that's a way to get $3.
certainly is.
All right. Let's do this. Wipe the card, please. And I will pay, what is it, 2 influence to take those 2 cards?
You want
Yep.
these two?
Yeah, I'll take
Yep.
yes, 2 influence.
Okay.
Some contracts.
I'll do the same. So I will take that
Are
cube.
you wiping anything first, or are you keeping the
Uh,
chandelier one?
I will get rid of that one.
Even though you have a chandelier.
I do.
And a blue cube,
I do, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
That's a fair point.
and then these will be the same.
Well, all right. Yeah, actually, I guess I can complete it, can I?
Yeah.
But it's only 1 cube. That's the only downside.
That is the downside.
But none of these others other than that. So actually, I won't wipe it. So I'll take that. That is 5 influence. I can't.
-1.
So no, I can't. That will get wiped.
And that let you have 3, so you can only take that 1 card.
And it's worth it to me though,
Yeah.
because
Yep.
that is a multiplier of 3. So
Yep.
I will take that one.
Don't you have the discount?
But it costs 3, and he's got 3. Oh, no, because our apologies. You,
you
can
can take
take
this
that.
one,
You
too.
can take that one, yeah.
But he doesn't want to because it's a compass.
Not necessarily.
It'll just be a less good column. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, I won't.
So it costs you 2 total.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's a very simple mechanical game,
Yep.
but really clever decision space. I've really enjoyed our plays with this so far.
Not really digging on bottles per se. When that cube is taken, where is it taken from?
Which cube?
That
This one?
cube, yeah.
Here.
Yeah. No, it's what? Yeah, this is.
It's from the supply,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
from, not
right,
from, not
yes,
from the
yeah,
factory.
Cube for choice from.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, just pay an influence now to get money for the rest of the game is not so bad.
We'll cross that bridge.
Burn that bridge when we cross it.
Or I could do this.
Or you could run one of those two.
That's not happening. I mean, in theory, I could easily complete those. They don't have the annoying ornaments on them, although I understand the ornaments are points, but
Mm-hmm.
man, it's a tough call. It's hard choices. All right, I'm gonna spend 1 influence, and I'll unlock this one.
On this.
Yeah, and I'll put it on second level.
Greg?
I think I want the reset to happen. Yeah, so let's work towards that. I'm gonna go grab this blue one.
$5 for me.
And that's gonna be 1 influence and $3 for me.
Money into influence for me.
And then I'll spend. I do. Good. I'll run this one.
Right.
There we go.
I guess I'll just get 2 influence.
That looks like
2 and 2 for me.
4.
3 money.
Is it 4 net money for me? Yeah, 4 net money.
It's influence for 2 money. No, 3 money. You're great, right?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, and then the no influence.
and then I spend the influence on that.
Got it.
Or, I guess, instead of getting the 2 and 2, so hold on. Let me- Instead of doing that in hindsight, because I have tons of money right now, I get 1 and 1, so that's 1 influence and 3 influence, and I will skip that. Instead of taking 2 and 2, I'll take 3 influence instead, so that'll be there. That'll work. And with that in mind, I will take that clear cube. And we will wipe that. And I will purchase that for 3. Yeah, that's it.
And that's a green cube on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. What you thinking?
Well, I mean, 5 points seems good. So just spending an influence to put that out seems nice. Being able to manipulate and get any cube, though, is kind of interesting. I do like that idea. Yeah, let's do that one. I'm going to spend 2 influence. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Great.
You said you want the reset to happen, make it happen.
Yeah, I know, but also, who needs cubes? Cubes are for chumps.
That's right.
Yeah. Fight
You
the power.
tell him, Greg.
Row, fight the power. Trying to think, my discount make that 3. I have 3 influence. All right, cool. So we're gonna burn this cube.
All right. So that is triggering it after you're done.
Yeah. So I'm not going to discard this one. I'm actually going to
Pick it.
pick it.
Okay.
And then I think the second option is the crown with the blue on it.
Okay.
So that looks like 5 minus
4
1.
total influence.
4.
Oh,
So you're gonna pick a slightly different
I'm
one.
gonna pick a slightly different one.
Maybe this one.
Yeah, pick with the crown.
Cheapy.
Yeah, it's cheaper. So I'll just pay 1 influence.
All right.
So
No,
2 total.
2 influence
that'll be
total.
2 influence.
2 influence. What if I want to pay just 1 influence?
All right. So we have our first reset. It has a little player aid. Not super thrilled with the way it's done, so we will walk through it
The good news is I
there.
solved that already.
Okay. Advanced French Army. There. 3 and 3. gain 1 point for everybody that's unlocked it, which is everyone but Greg.
Yep.
So there. Then we go empty the small factories. Done. Activate your personal investments.
And I get also 4 points.
And you go down your gray.
Yep, so I go down 2 on blue and 1 on green.
I'm gonna go down 1 on green.
Red.
Because of those.
I go down 1 on blue, and I get a point for blue, and I get cubes. All right.
And now Greg triggered it. We know you started it.
Yep.
So Greg's the one
And
that
I have
triggered
this
it.
on my thing permanently, so.
So spend your cubes. So you always spend everything that is on your contracts.
Money, influence.
Or a combo.
Well,
Well, I thought he's got
He's
just
got two,
He's got
two
two
blocks.
blocks.
2 cubes.
yeah.
Yep.
So there's no money or influence
Or mix and match, however you
or
want.
yeah.
Those are your options.
So I think I want to do 1 of each because I want them both to trigger. Or I want that one to trigger at least.
So a buck and an influence.
All right.
Okay.
I get 4 influence.
Okay. I have nothing. Ken, you have
Yep.
one
So,
of each.
I'm going to send it over here.
Over here.
Yep, to do that thing I was trying to do before and spend 2 money here to get those 2 cards.
Did we determine you could do that? You could use your powers on this, or was that?
Right. I remember that question. I mean, anytime you take that action, I would think. Correct?
We can. I mean, the rules don't lay it out.
They do not.
Yeah.
For now, I'm going to put this close because this one doesn't have a cost. Does that make sense
Yeah,
to everybody?
that works.
Yep.
All right. I'll just make sure the other 2 I put in this column also don't have costs.
And the orange will get you 2 influence.
And the orange will get me 2 influence. Exactly right.
Whether or not you like it.
It's fine.
All right. Fulfilling contracts.
Nope.
Starting with Ken or Greg. Sorry.
Yep, I can fulfill that one. For blue and a brick. And brick goes back in the supply. Or it's not a brick.
Move the coin and flip it over, please.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
And then the blue cube goes back in the supply, and I'm just gonna tuck it under. I'll wait till later.
I am not fulfilling any contracts.
I choose not to, and it's all or nothing. So,
I don't have any contracts.
all right. So
Should
we
probably-
go next round.
Work on that.
So, Shrey, you start.
Yep. There are multiple choices.
Now the top half of the board is more viable,
Yeah, it's much more viable.
but if these trigger, it's the end of the round.
Yep.
And those cubes go bye bye.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they go bye-bye. Interesting.
All those. Yes. Okay.
Which is what makes putting cards here a little.
Dicier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take 3 cubes from here. 2 of them are gonna be black, and the other will be pink or orange. Probably the orange.
Okay.
No, sorry, probably the pink because orange is more plentiful. That's there. So
All right. So
take
that
these 3.
you take those 3 into your supply,
That's a
and
pink.
that row triggers. So gray and blue can do that.
Yeah, I'll spend an influence for 3 money.
And I'll spend an influence to go up on the
Dunes?
track.
Which, yeah. Yeah. Seems good.
Those don't
Oh, you can make a
terribly
bunch of
excite
pink.
me.
When you have a bunch of investment in there.
I do.
That's
I will trigger this. That will go away. I will choose that one. And I guess I will choose that one. So that'll be
Got
$3.
like $1 million though. You could get any ones you want.
Yeah, but I think those are. I think it's.
Happy with those.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
pretty good. Hard to argue.
All right. Ken, I'm gonna slide them down. And
Indeed. You like that one, Greg?
Oh, but I mean, who wouldn't.
I did say I would make sure the next one I took didn't have a cost, so I could put it in the same column as another one. I don't know.
Sorry. Tidy these up too.
Thinking, trying to decide. So what I'm thinking about is there are interesting things here. I also need to get going on contracts. And there are some pretty decent contracts available. Or I could grab some cubes from up there and run stuff. Yeah. Huh. So let's say I took that off. The cost for these would be 4, which I have.
I don't know if you remove this one, you say?
Yeah.
These would come up to be 2 and 1.
No, these two.
Oh, sorry. I listened to the wrong ones.
Yeah, those are probably the ones I guess I would take. I don't know. These are hard decisions.
They are, but
I
keep
know.
it moving.
Gotta go. All right, I'll do that and regret it later. So, burning that, moving these up, taking these 2, and spending 4 influence to do so.
Greg?
All right. I'm going to take from here. First, let's burn the cheapo. Oh, that's better.
Well, you got the money to get it.
I do have the money to get it.
$7 in total. You want both of them?
What do you mean both of them? Oh, no. I was going to do...
Just pick them. We don't need... What do you...
Sorry,
Okay.
the bottom 2.
So, 9 minus 1 is 8.
Yep, which I got.
All right. Oh, good. Okay, fine. All right. I will do this also and wipe the card, and I will take the. It'll cost me how much? 7 minus. Yeah, I'll spend 6 for these 2. 3, 6. 3, 6.
Alrighty. Yeah, it seems good. I'll take this black cube
Yep.
and run this in lieu of that.
Yep.
And I will wipe that one. I will get that. And
It is funny there's an objectively worse version right below it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I will take that one. So that looks like 5 to me.
Sounds right.
Yep.
So these are done. So you don't have to worry about waiting on those.
They're done.
Wait, hold on.
Except I can do the same thing you just did again.
You can't do it. Your 3 still on the thing.
Oh yeah, you can't do
That's
that
true.
Why?
because you have no
your three's
that
covered.
ability.
That's a fact. Oh, that's so painful. It's $5. You are correct. There and there. Which those were like that, and this goes there. There we go. Pretty sure that's how it was. No, you can't do that. Like I did.
Well, Ken can.
I certainly can.
Ken has unlocked the power.
Well, but I could just take that and let that run.
We could take this one and do it.
I thought it was only left side, right side.
No,
No?
you do
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will adjust. Yeah. That's frustrating. I messed that up. Oh, that is terrible.
Put a discount.
I think I have to.
Do what now?
Put a discount. Put that discount.
Oh, yeah. Right.
That is frustrating.
Can you put those cards on the top of the deck?
Oh.
Actually, no. Damn it. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm getting the best of it there. I could trigger it, but not in a good position. It does get me a ton of influence, and that would give me more money, but that's not getting me points. I need to get that discount to be able to run that. Zoot. So we're good on a money standpoint. Getting that disc out seems good. Getting a couple of discs there doesn't seem terrible. Pink, green. I could also do that. You know what? That's fine. I'll take that. Wipe this. Slide. Take this one. That'll go there.
You paid your single influence. Okay. I don't need an orange, but I do need a black, so I'll take the black. And I will do the trick Edward showed me and run this one instead. I don't want that pink top one, so we can wipe that guy. And then I will spend a total of 3 for those two.
Oh, and now your middle row is completely free.
It is.
That's fun. Thankfully, the reset didn't happen before I could do this.
Oh yeah, 3 is nice.
Not only that, but also
You get to do all the big things.
I would like to do double forest, please.
For a cube. And I will get a forest.
Oh, and a
You
cube.
probably afford to pay orange.
Yeah, but I was clear.
Okay.
Very good.
Yep.
It didn't.
Running this.
And that will trigger it. All right.
2 influence and a money.
So that'll go. Well, we'll do it in
Oh.
order. We'll do it in order.
I didn't actually spend the 3
No,
money.
go ahead
It's
now
over
at
there.
this point.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're doing the reset. No, well, we do this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
3 influence.
Okay, reset.
Instead of $5, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
fine
No,
with that.
and 3.
Move the
Oh,
army.
I got
Army
One.
goes. We
Goes.
refill 3 and
3.
3. Everybody but red gets a point.
Ah.
Then empty the small factories. Produce. Yellow drops.
And how many picks do you need? 13?
I need 4 pink, 3 orange, 2 black. And I'm gonna go down 2 on
orange,
both tracks.
Please.
How much? 2 orange.
And up 7 here.
There.
All right, so gray. Oh, you're doing that. Okay.
Yes. And then I go back down the 2 I just went
4
up.
points?
I got it already.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So who triggered it? You triggered it?
Yes. I get 2 points.
Oh, and I get a bunt.
Okay. Good.
Yep. Go ahead and fulfill now up top.
Now I put that there, and I put here, and I get $4.
And 6 influence.
Which I can't take.
Ouch.
I just needed the blue cube. It was more important than.
Fair enough. So I have 2 red. I'm sorry, 2 orange. That's 4 influence. That seems okay to me. 4 and 3 is 7. Okay.
So. So let's do these first. That's 4 money. That's 2 influence. And then I think definitely one of these is going to be there. Yeah.
Place a disc where?
Yep. Place a disc. Yep. So we'll take the. I'm gonna spend 2 money right now. Yeah, that guy. And place it there. Yep.
And then the
And
other.
the other set.
The other set. All right, let's go to the other side there, and we'll do this side. We'll wipe this guy, conveyor up, and we'll spend a total of 2 money on those top 2 guys.
And then shuffle. All right, Greg, go.
Okay.
Right, you're on deck.
I've already.
Okay. Oh, right, you started.
So my pink, this definitely is going to be 2 money. I don't have a choice on where that goes. I might as well just use it for another money because I'm kind of chucked up on fame and don't have a lot to do with it. So what does my set do? Is it more cubes? That'd be nice. Yeah, let's try to do it. So I'm going to burn the top card. I've got 6, so I will buy the $3 and the $4 ones.
All right, contracts.
Oh, I should put these out. Sorry.
None.
Contract. I will do these two contracts. I'll be done.
Greg, contracts?
None.
All right, so my go. Oh, boy. I think it's a lost cause at this point, but I have to get in on this. So there, I will go ahead and wipe it. And we'll take those for $2. Greg or Ken, go.
I'm gonna take all of those
And run this.
and run that. So I get net 1 influence.
Blue gets a bump
I
on.
spend the money for a cube, which will be a blue cube.
And do you get your influence too?
Oh yeah, I can't hold it.
Okay.
Is it okay for me to just put these here so I remember I
Sure.
have them?
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone done?
Yep.
Greg?
I think I just run this. Get 2 4s.
Ooh, I get a forest.
And Gray, do you want to spend 2 influence for Doom?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You are gray. All right, good.
Yep.
Take this. I will wipe the card. And I'll take the 4 and the 2.
So 5 influence.
5 influence. 9 to 4. Done.
I'll take this. I will wipe that. And it's 2 and 2. Is that worth it? 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. I think that's better. $2. I assume you know.
I don't really know. I mean, I guess 4 pink cubes is not terrible because I do need to do all those things in that area. So yeah, I'll take 4 pink cubes, and I'm gonna just net up 1, and I'll spend a pink cube because whatever, and up 1 on. I'm up 1 on each.
1 on each. Okay.
Yep.
I
And-
paid my $2 for that.
Yep. Spending of money. So.
All right, Greg, go.
I'm gonna wipe these 2. Those are worse for me, but I'm gonna put this out for 1 influence right there, and I will get my point thing
Right.
out.
Mm-hmm.
I will take orange cubes from. I'll take orange and. Irritating. Two orange and a black from here. And we'll run this. So wipe that 1. And hopefully something better will come out.
Depends on what you think is better.
Nope. Sadly, no. Alright, I will take a... What do I need? I need a... no. Crown. Oh, wow. Did I just wipe a crown? I did. That was stupid. Fine, I'll take that one for 4, and that's it.
Okay.
That's all I can take anyway. So.
And I
could have taken a flag also, but... I can take a flag. Sorry, I can take a flag. Give me... Yeah, give me the flag instead. That's...
Okay.
Because it's my second flag, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's only one influence. So there.
So no, I don't want to give that. That's the other option. We could do that. What was the one I bumped? That seems alright. I'll take this.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Oh,
And I will take that.
It's a total of 4.
And reset.
Yep.
And I will shuffle those in a minute.
Yeah. And take a buck back also. Alright. You said 3 or 2 for the French army?
It is now
2.
2.
2. Alright. And then...
After that, replenish the furnaces. Everybody gets a point.
Okay.
Gotcha.
There is 1 card in the discard, by the way.
Yep.
So, then after that, empty the small factories, which
Yep.
is done, and activate all your stuff. So I drop 2 forests and 1 dune.
I'm down 3 forests and 2 dunes.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Yep.
4 black cubes.
And that is 9.
I need
points,
2 orange
so
and 2 pink,
14 to
please.
23.
Orange. How many orange, Ken?
4. 4 of each. So I've already got black.
Yep. How many?
This
2?
is what, pink?
2.
Yeah, 2. There we go. And 10 points for yellow. 7 to 14. How many points?
2.
Greg is 2 as well.
All right, so starting, I'm the one that triggered this.
Yep.
So let's see. Given what's out there, that is a good idea. That is a good idea. I will. So I'm not worried. I mean, I could use some cash. Which means that I need that. Okay.
Oh, I didn't go down on my things at all.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about things. Um,
I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Money for nothing.
so because you're not, here's my question, and it's unclear. If I were to go there and do that,
Yep.
placing a disc, when I place a disc at the beginning of your turn, can you wipe those?
We've been playing
That you
this
can use all the
action as
powers.
The powers.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, no. The rules say that this power is at the beginning of your turn. This is. I don't think this is a turn, right? I mean,
I would argue this is a different phase.
I wish the rules were clearer about some of this stuff.
Fine. Oh, that pushing up because that. None of those are terribly exciting for placing a disc, but
3 points somewhere.
you know what? I think what I will do is being able to place this, and I will. That is getting rid of a cube. That seems okay for $2. Good. Second one. And that will go in the bottom row, actually. And that'll go there. Okay. And these pink and orange. So orange is 2 influence, and so 2 and 2.
All right. Yeah.
Yes. So I know I'm gonna do 2 each for their
Yeah.
non-intended
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah.
So 2, 4, 2, 4, and then I've got 2 extra blacks, so we'll do 1 of each. And then I think I'm gonna take 2 actions. Definitely 1 is gonna be to take this action. And do this for 1 influence, I think. Nope, wrong thing. This one. So wipe
No.
up, and then this one for 1 influence.
You didn't have to wipe it.
I needed to spend less influence. Influence is points.
I know, but I couldn't fulfill that one.
I'm sorry.
And the rest of your stuff?
And
I
then
mean,
I've
right
got
away,
3
that's
more,
you know.
which probably ought to be to place a disc. So put them over there. I'm going to place this disc. And the question is... Oh, that is pretty good.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tasty.
Yeah, sold. We'll do that one.
Where?
Yep. Second row here.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, Greg, place yours out.
Yep, I'm just gonna. Close. Cool. Well, contracts are a little less appealing now. So I think I'm just gonna put out 2 workers.
Next round, next reset, or the following for sure will trigger it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these two got to go somewhere, and I think they're going to go just in the money pile because I don't have a good money engine right now. These three are going to go into the worker person thing. I'm going to put out one of these. Might as well. Actually, it's just cheaper to do this one. One influence. And I'll put out the cube one because I'm not using them for anything else.
Shrey?
He's
Oh,
got
no,
it.
I got another
one,
set.
okay.
And another set of workers. Take a contract.
Easy enough. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw them out.
Just gonna do another worker. And this one will go here. I'll just spend another influence. And I don't. Let's get as many cubes as possible.
All right.
Contracts.
Nope.
Contracts.
Yes, I'm going to complete this one.
Okay. Contracts.
Nope.
All right. I will do these two.
Can you put this back over here? Thank you.
Done.
Okay. Ken, go.
I'm going to take 4 pink cubes from there, and I'll just run that area. I guess I have to run that area since
Yes.
I'm spending one of the pink cubes to go up on the water.
The dunes.
I'm spending 2 money to go up on forest, and then I get $1.
And Greg, you spending the influence for $1?
I don't have any to spend.
Okay. All right. Greg, your turn.
All right. I'm going to. Oh, that would have been nice. I'm gonna put this one out up top. Spend $2 to do so, and I don't care. That one seems fine.
Oh yay!
Refill.
Wow. Can you wipe the card? I don't care about orange. I can finally get a black. My goodness. I will take the black and something that doesn't cost, and everything else costs stuff. So
Does.
I'll take the one that doesn't. I'll take that one.
Okay,
I'll
so
spend
$4. All right.
Huh.
That seems not terrible. I will place a disc. Oh god, that feels so gross though. No, I can't do that. God, I hate giving stuff for free though. You know what? This has to happen. So, or it doesn't, does it? Oh, you know what? I'm not going to ask for it, so that's fine. I will run that.
Alright, I'm just gonna get 2 influence.
So I get. That's so bad. I can't. Sorry. Back that up. I apologize. I gotta place the disc. There you go. Done. Ken.
I will take 2 black, a pink, and an orange. And I'll get an influence, and I'll get spend the money to get a blue cube, please.
And I don't have the money for the chandelier, so that's a shame.
Great.
I think I'm just gonna take all 4 of these. I can't run something that's empty, huh? Because nothing's empty. Down
Facts.
below. Well, then it's more beneficial for me to just take that and get the ocean bump. Because what's important to me is getting the pink cube. So at least the ocean bump does something for me. Did you put me up one?
I
Right?
get an influence,
Yeah.
and I spend a money to get a green cube, please.
Shrek?
I need some cubes, but you know what I need to do first is no. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's really irritating. You know, I'm going to put out a disc. This disc right here. Done.
No complaints.
That's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna put out a disc as well. And sure. Okay.
Yeah. I am going to do this and not bother with the other stuff and just take
You're
my
not
turn.
wiping?
I'm not wiping.
Because it's the same.
It's
no matter
It's,
what.
it's the same for me either way.
Yep.
And wiping
Great.
that potentially gives a good one. This. So you get 2 bumps on forest. Sure, you get technically nothing.
Yep.
And then you can spend an influence for a cube and spend 2 influence for a dune.
It's 2 influence for a dune for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Shrek?
I'll take this. It's fine. It's not what I want, but I'll do it. So I will take that card actually, because I can do it pretty easily. And then I will take another one, which will be so I need a crown or a flag. Hey, look, that's all that's there. But I don't want. So that's cost me 1 influence. Of well, actually, let me do the calculation after. Green. Yeah, give me the cheap one.
So it costs you 2.
2 influence. Yeah, jeez, ridiculous.
And I will trigger it. So this is going to get me 8 influence. So I owe a cube, $3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That coin pays for that. So I owe 2 coins. I don't have it. Ooh. Okay. I pay an influence for this. That gets me 2 coins.
Yep.
So that's done.
Yep.
I pay the $2 for that 2 influence. Then I get $1 there. So I get all my influence. I get 8 for free.
If you don't do this one, you get a money along with it because this is the same 2 influence, but this one's cheaper. Just saving you.
That makes sense. So it gives me $1 and 8 influence.
Yeah.
That'll work. Okay.
I already did mine.
I already did mine.
So I'm in a net 3 money and 1 influence.
2 and 2.
2 and 2. Oh yeah. Okay.
Everybody gains 1 point. 1, 1, 1, 1. And activate your stuff. So I drop 2 forests. 1 dune.
We do not have enough orange cubes.
You can proxy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you get
10 points.
I think that's what you get.
Can
If you
you
run
give
it,
me,
if you run it at all, that is.
I can't because I don't have enough forest stuff.
Can you give me just 2
So it's
5s?
6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and then these.
So what do you? So
it's
take what you need and then give me the rest.
not these, and not that.
And what do you drop?
What?
2 dunes.
2 dunes and 1 forest.
Everybody else drop your stuff.
I did, yeah. Can you just give me
I
two,
might, yeah.
5 poker chips? I'll have 10 on this. That's 10.
Another orange.
All right. So
Oh, did I get my 2 points?
did you ask for 2 points?
I did not. Alright.
So we do this before we do contracts.
Yeah.
Definitely matters for me. Although I guess I'm going
So-
next, so.
That'll go there. For a disc, I will place this one out. And you know what?
You spending the money that you have. Yep. Okay.
There. And then that is $2 and 2 influence. That's me.
All right. Definitely 2 influence. And then why wouldn't I guess?
Forget about being able to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Set up myself because of that. But oh well. Just trying to not come in 5th.
I'll spend so going up and placing that thing.
What is a thing?
It does.
Disc,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
1 influence for the spend a cube for 3 or 2. Yep, and we'll put it there.
Here.
Yeah.
Just go ahead here. Slide these down. That's fine.
And then 1 more influence. Nope.
Up here.
Yeah, for the one that costs. Yeah, and we'll put it on the top row.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I get a disc.
Is there any chance I actually do this one? Chances seem low.
Might as well, then.
I don't know. All right.
I mean, do I do basically the same thing? Well, because, like, the contract, I'm looking at it, right? Like, I can fulfill that contract. That's gonna net me 3 points, maybe? Whereas putting out a guy is 3 points, for sure.
Mm.
Okay.
Next reset, though, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And then that'll be. Oh, I don't have the. Oh, I have the influence for that. So that comes here for the influence that I need for the other one.
We cleared those before?
Yes.
Okay.
And taking this. Yes.
Yep.
And then money and influence. Done.
All right. Completing contracts. I can spend 2 for 1. So completing that one, completing that one,
Oh, man.
and not that one. Done.
Totally forgot that was the
Okay.
thing.
That's what I was upset about, or else I would have gotten other contracts. That's what I was like.
Oh,
not
That
gonna
goes
roll it
back
back.
to the...
You all forget?
Yep.
Yeah, and I have 10 orange cubes sitting here.
Bummer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
that
guess
is a thing.
I guess
Ken,
it's-
take your turn.
Those need to go back to the supply.
Yep.
taking this cube, doing this thing. We'll wipe this first. Slidey uppy. Oh, what do you know? Another crown. How exciting. I guess I'll take this one for 3. Call it good.
Wanna run this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How do I feel about this? Yeah.
I'm just gonna give myself 3 influence.
Influence. 3, $5.
So this one,
Do I need
Yeah.
the $5? I don't.
2 influence.
So you know what?
1 money.
Influence.
Ken, I'm also feeling the
Three
need for the
influence.
flag.
Okay.
I'm missing home country.
I will take. I need to be able to have the cubes, though. That's the killer. Yeah, this has been so bad. I need that and that. That's a green. I could take an orange somewhere.
Why do you think about cubes?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out how I can make things work for. Plus, I need influence. So this one.
Wait, it's not your turn. That was Greg who did this.
Oh, apologies. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's what I need. You'll be able to do it
Gotcha.
through this, but
Yeah.
wipe that. And then I will take probably just the top 2. Oh, the bottom one is not bad. Sure, I'll take the 2 and the 5.
For 6.
6 influence, yes.
Be cool if a flag. No, I don't need a flag, do I? Oh, awesome.
Yeah, if a flag came out, that'd be nice, but
Oh,
Okay. So I do need orange and green. So I'm now unlocked. I can take 3. So that'll be 3 orange. Running this, I will. Let's see. Wipe. I think if I don't, that's 3. That's. I don't need the flag. I just need 1. So if I just need 1,
take that one, yeah.
that one for 2 influence. Eventually, back to 19.
look at all those flags.
Spending, or taking 3 pink cubes.
From here,
Yeah.
running
I'm just
it.
gonna let you have 2 of them. Yep.
Why are you letting me have 2 of them?
Well, because I got to spend 2
Oh,
net
got it,
cubes,
okay.
and I net 1 up on blue, 1 up on green,
One up on blue.
and
I'll
2 money.
spend $2, and I go up on forest, yellow, up on forest.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm also not running it.
All right.
3. Math is hard. I'm gonna afford it straight up. What's a flag? Cool. Oh, but I want all that stuff. Oh well, I'll run this one. Grab the 4 cubes here. I'm gonna run this and burn that one. And I'm gonna spend. So if I buy this and this one, that's 3 influence.
Oh, so
What
you're
is
actually
this one?
not doing that thing.
No.
No.
It's
Okay.
not.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't want the. I don't know where to get the brick or the
Crate.
box crate. So I'll just take that for 2 influence.
Shrey.
I'm gonna take cubes from here. It's gonna be 2 orange and 2 pink. Yes.
And running that.
Yeah, actually, it's gonna
Have
be
to.
gonna be orange plink back, but yeah, it's gonna be that. Okay. I'm running this. Yes. Spend $1 for something, but I'll for a green,
Is that $1 for a chandelier?
and I get.
I'll take an influence and a cube of any kind. I'll take a green cube, please.
Thank you.
I'm running that.
Which one did you say? This one?
Yep.
The green one?
So I get 1,000,000 influence, I think.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So I lose an influence for $2.
Do I want the money or the influence?
influence, and $3 is my net.
And then I spend a buck for 2. Get a buck back for that. So 2, 3, spend a cube. That's 6. Doesn't matter which one. Here. 6, and then spend $2 for 8, which is there. Great, or 10.
Should get the $2.
Trying to see if there's a way to do the thing that I can't actually do. Not really. It sucks. So I guess I should probably do this. So I'll take 4 cubes from up there.
Which 4 cubes?
2 black, a pink, and an orange. And
Yep.
I will certainly don't care about those. Shift up and so that's 4. Yeah, take those 2.
All right, great. Go.
Just can move that up.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a deck. It's confused.
Well, jeez. I think I'm gonna run this one.
What?
Yeah, no. And I'm actually gonna run it. 1, 2.
For cube.
I'm not
Coin.
doing anything.
I'll spend 2 influence for 1 up on the blue track.
Sorry.
You are gray.
Orange.
Yeah.
I have 13 orange
Shrek?
cubes.
I need cubes. And I will run this. Yes, I'll run that. No, actually, hang on. I need to run this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get another one. Yeah, I will run this. Okay. Final answer. Let's be there.
All right. So that is
And I'll spend 1 for the chandelier.
2 influence. And then spend the money to get a cube. But I don't think I need a cube. So not spend the money.
All right. I will place a disc and don't want to spend anything.
No, there's nothing there.
Let's see.
There's nothing over there.
Is there anything below blue? No.
They're all below me, or one's below Ken.
That actually is just in case I need it. Done. Ken? Last action.
What now?
This is your last action.
It isn't my last action because we have another action after the thing, but yeah. So, yeah, sorry, that wasn't helping me at all to say that. So,
Just letting you know, you have 2. Okay, you have 2 actions left.
yeah. I don't know what I should do. Definitely not that. But I could do one of these things, but I don't want to do this now, so that doesn't matter. Ugh, these are bad for me. Don't need a green cube, don't need a blue cube. Man.
Place a disc.
Place a disc. Right, good call. So I'll place a disc, it turns out. I will.
Something that costs some money.
Yeah, the cheapest one is 1 money, it looks like. So
There's
we'll
also
put it
that,
yeah,
but that's probably what you want to do.
put it over there.
Pay money.
Pay 1 money.
Great.
Alright, I'm going to take this to trigger that. I'll take... So that goes away, this comes up. I'll just take that
For 1 influence.
for 1 influence.
That should come out. I don't need that. So I'm just going to do gotta do some this here, there. Sorry, for a buck. And the disc will be, I'm not sure which one, but it's gonna be one of these. But yeah, you can do that. Nope, nope, maybe.
$1. And an influence, which gets me $3. Running this, and that triggers it.
Yep.
All
Let's
right,
see.
so that is 2. Yeah, 3 money and influence. 1, 3 money, so take 2 away.
I'm wondering if it's better not to run.
So that moves.
Because
Don't bother replenishing. Everybody gets 1. And what else was there?
Well, we should replenish because those are options. So, what is it? 2 or 1? Or
So hold on. So we haven't technically hit it yet,
but we will.
but we will.
It's 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So everybody got their point. Empty the small furnaces. Done. Figure out what you're activating and what you're not activating.
Yeah, down 2 on blue, down 1 on.
I will just activate that, which is 3 points in a pink.
So 6 points.
1, 2,
well,
3.
I make 16 points by doing something else.
1 pink cube, please.
No.
How many points are you for you guys?
Hmm?
How many points for you guys?
I'm not moving. I'm not activating. Because yeah.
2 points. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
You know what? Make it 3 more. And I'm gonna do everything.
Are you all doomed?
Yes.
Oh.
I need my cubes.
May I have 3 orange and 2 each of the others?
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. And Edward, you triggered that, so you
Yep.
put your pink cube.
Yep.
You get 2 money.
Done.
Ken.
I need a barrel or a basketware. And then 6 influence and 3 money.
What there? Yep.
Greg's done.
Yep.
Sorry, 2 money and influence. Put the black on the other side.
I can't take a contract, sadly, and there's no point in doing that, so I'm just going to put most of this out. Yeah, okay, I'll spend money, I'll spend this on that, and then the rest will just be stuff. So this is 4 money, 4 influence, and a money. Done.
So 4 and 5.
5
Yep.
money. Yeah.
All right. So contracts, I'm completing both of mine.
Yep, I'm completing all of mine.
Same.
Returns to stock. Thank you.
For now.
All right, Ken, last action.
Oh, right. We don't have others because I was the starting player and you triggered.
Yes.
So, seems like contracts are the right thing to do. So taking 1 and we'll do these again?
Yes.
We will
Okay.
reset and then we go into final scoring. So
Okay.
1 action.
Yep. Yep. These 2 for a total of 2 influence.
Greg, go.
I'm just gonna take do these 4.
And you're running that?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't get anything, sadly.
Give me a second on whether or not I'm going to do anything. but that's just straight points. No, done.
Do you wanna?
I don't think it makes sense.
Shrey?
Yeah.
For what?
To run mine.
To run
Oh,
that.
I already did it.
Yeah, you're up.
I will take this. I'll take this. And that was that. And then I have a blue, so I will take the blue. I will take the
And
3.
This
so
one
that's
costs
3
3.
influence.
Three.
total.
3 total influence, yeah.
And the very last action is mine. And I can take 3. So looking at these, I don't really think it matters. So that, because I'm not doing that. So I will trigger this, and it's just getting a contract that I can complete with this that isn't that.
Yep.
So this one is viable. Better yet, it was there. I will take 2 in another color, maybe a black just in case. So the question though is getting influence
He spends points.
spends points. This, I don't think it actually makes sense.
You know, 1 for 1 is fine, but
Yeah, that, but I can't do, so I can burn that there, and I'll spend one. It would have been 1 either way.
Yeah.
So whatever, 1 influence, done.
All right.
Okay, so French army moves. Everybody gets their 1.
We would refill, but we don't need to.
We don't need to. We don't need. We do clear the furnaces. Activate anything that you're activating.
Sadly, I've only got 3. So
I am
go
not.
down to. Can I get 4 points? 5 points rather.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is anybody else activating any of theirs?
Yeah, it makes sense for me to do it. So down 2, down 1. I get 6 points.
And anything else?
Yeah, 3, 2, and 2. 3 orange and 2 of each of the others.
Okay.
Because I need
Greg,
an
are you?
ornament.
no.
Okay. So, Shrey, go ahead.
I'm just putting an orange out. Give me 2 influence.
Ken.
I'm going to spend a pink and a black to get a barrel. And then I will spend these 3 to place a disc here. And 4 influence.
And that's it. So now complete your contracts if you haven't already.
Yep, done.
And now we,
Let's go there.
I believe, go into final scoring. There it is. All right. So, check this. Ken, how many points are you at?
I am at 42.
Greg?
I can't read it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Shrey?
27.
And I'm at
30.
30. Okay. Points for those tracks. So, hold on 1 second. There we go. So that looks like 30 for red and 15 for blue. Red being Greg, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 30. 15 for Shrey.
Yep. And then 14 for you.
14 for me,
0.
and 0. Okay, so now by color, for instance, I'll go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, done.
8 points there.
So that's 8 for all of them. Shrey, go.
I'm blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 10, 14.
14, Greg, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16.
Plus
And
25.
25. So 41.
Yep.
Probably be better to start top even numbers.
20. 38.
Yep.
39. 40.
And then how many points are you being given by others? So for instance, I'm being given 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Shrey.
1.
Okay. Greg.
6. This is hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Ken.
6.
All right. Now your unlocks. So this is influence
Yeah.
is the first one. I'm at 24.
I get 8.
Greg.
You did not unlock it.
Okay. Ken.
13.
Money. I have none.
None.
I have 2.
7.
No, it's 1 for each. For 2.
Mm-hmm. I have $14.
Oh my gosh! I didn't see the other 5.
Sets. I have none.
Nope.
I have 5.
5 points.
5 points.
Yeah, not 5 sets.
Greg, you have none.
I'm not. I don't even know what looked. Yeah.
Pair of cubes unlocked.
I have 22 cubes. That's 11 points.
0 for me. Shrey.
0.
7.
And contracts. So, for instance, taking a look at mine. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3 is 21. And then 1, 2, 3 times 2 is 6. So 27 all day. And we'll go Greg.
17.
Ken?
45.
Choo.
Shrey's got more.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry. An 18 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
21.
21 is 39 plus 4, or
12.
Yeah, 12.
51.
51 plus 3 times 2 is 6.
57.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
Still not
it
enough,
seems, no,
57 's not
it's
bad.
probably not, but all right. Feel free to double check my work, but 51, 59, 63, 93, 97, 107, leader in the clubhouse. Shrey is 41, 56, 57, 65. 65 is 72, 122.
Very good.
Greg, that is 50, 80, 88, 99, 116. Not leader in the clubhouse. And your winner,
I didn't realize I was that close.
40, 82, 127. 127, 140, 153, 165.
Yep.
So, shellacked. The rest of us, Shrey at 122, Greg 106, an amazing teacher. Thank you for playing.
Relatively close for the rest of us.
Yeah, 3 of us were relatively close. So if you want to see how to play it, look at how Ken played it. There you go.
This game is so weird, though. Because, like, we could have chosen to all score a lot lower if we just didn't do this stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
Right?
I was trying to capitalize, but we'll talk
Yeah.
about it in the roundtable for the patrons. So that's a wrap. That is Stevens. We will be back Friday. Who else? Is it 4 of us again? No.
I'm on Friday.
3 of us and
maybe John.
and John.
Yeah.
We're the weirdest trick taking game you ever play. But definitely worth checking out. The
Yeah.
Barracks Emperors
Yeah.
are really, really, really clever. So
It's super
that's
cool.
going to be Friday, 7 p.m. So thank you again to everybody that watched. Thanks to these cats for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, you found value in what we do, appreciate, like, and subscribe. Consider supporting the show, patreon.com/HAHQ. And a big thanks to Clay and everybody over at Capstone for sponsoring the stream. I'm Edward. If you're a patron, hold a couple minutes. We're going to have a patron-only discussion over. I'll send the link over on Slack. Otherwise, that's a wrap. I'm Edward.
Ken?
Greg?
Shrey.
Y'all have a good night. Thanks, everybody. Bye.